Oh, it's good to see you again.
Hearthstone with Sergeant Slack. Good evening into World. Sergeant Slack here from Banana Bun Productions. Welcoming you back to this episode 7, I think, of Hearthstone. In the last episode, we did, I think it was some failure paladin arena thing. But in this episode, as Hearthstone, the solo adventures now, Blackrock Mountain is out. But it's 700 and I don't have 700, and I'm not paying real money. I am not paying real money. So I thought we'd have a look at one of my decks. I say my decks, this is a net deck. This is my Orc Smash net deck. It's a fairly simple net deck that revolves around direct damage. These are the cards in it here, and I kid you not, this was the first deck that I ever made, and it cost me everything. I disenchanted all the cards, save for the ones that were already there. Crafted everything up, especially expensive Gorehowl, which isn't actually that much use. And I was left with just 5 crafting essence left. But enough of that. Let's jump in. We're going to play casual because whilst this deck did used to be good, it is now bad. It is now really bad. This was original. Sort of like original Hearthstone, this was quite a good net deck. You could get up to sort of like rank 3 to rank 1, but now it's just bad, and you can't get up to anything close to that, to be entirely honest. So we'll play casual, we'll see what turns up. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, we've got a Rouge. This deck usually does quite well against Rouge if we can get the cards. So we're going to go for the short game. You can play a long game, which revolves around upgrade, the Dread Courser. We're going to throw all that away, actually, to be honest. I don't like any of that. You can play a long game, which involves saving up some cards and doing a bit of a maneuver. Or you can play a short game where you just go for damage from the face, which is what we're going to do. Damage for face. Have a Leponome. How's it going? Turn you up to that as well. Ooh, Leponome to Leponome. What are you going to do with yours, though? So mine is going for your face, along with one of those. Just put the damage in quickly, as soon as possible. And then we can coin for a 3 and get onto a Cochran Elite, which we can then have another one for a 4. So that's 8, 10 damage, including the 2 that we'll get if he does decide to kill the Leponome. Ooh, Sinister Strike. Going for the face. Don't blame you. 24-24, but if it carries on like this, I will be there before you. It's 3 versus 4. I think we're going to coin and Cochran Elite, to be honest, because that gives us 6 damage instead of 5. Which hopefully the direct damage straight for the face approach will work well here. With those 2 Cochran Elites in there, you can't really go wrong. Usually I prefer to get a weapon down as soon as possible and use that to be delivering damage on the first turn. Playing minions on the second turn, whilst you're then still doing damage again. But that's not always how it works out. So let's not worry about what he's got. The haunted, what do you call it? Just put another 6 damage into his face. And we'll see how that goes. We have still got our Fiery War Axe. We've got another Leponome. Our first one's surviving pretty well so far. What did he kill his on? He killed it on me? Yeah, killed it on me somehow. Okay, so there's the Dread Courser, which we need for our maneuver, which we are not making. So let's have... Yeah, we can do Fiery War Axe, we could do him, and we could do him. We're not going to worry about a taunt for the time being. Just get the 5 damage into his face. See what he's got to beat us. We have 7 damage on the board right away. We have another 3 in reserve. He's got to do some pretty sneaky killing to keep us away from lethal next turn. Ooh, he's going right up. He's going for full buffs. He's going full buff, straight for the face. Go on, you committed now. It's alright, don't worry about the fact that I've got 7 damage on the board. Don't let that affect you. My thanks. And a well played to you. And then just to make sure there's no hard feelings, we'll go to Leroy. And we'll kill that. And that'll be us done. Tip toppers. Good game, Alco Machine. Okay. So that is how that deck can go. That was the quick kill one. You can do a maneuver with... let's run through another one of those, actually, because this is primarily one of my only decks that I use. So let's run through another one and see what we can do. Whether we can get some cards that suit the long game a bit more, so then we can deal with that. It all revolves around the Bloodsail Raider, which is a card that benefits from your weapon damage when you play it. It's a battle cry. Oh, champagne, mage. Oh, we got an Arcanite Reaper. That's good. So let's throw those others down. They're pretty good cards, but we're going to chuck them down and see if we can't play the long game here. Yeah, let's just have some of that. That's fine. Okay. Good. None of that. We'll just say hello. So yeah, it involves around getting something like an Arcanite Reaper down, or even Gorehowl is even better if it can be done. Get your 2 1-drop upgrades down. Get your 2 2-drop Bloodsail Raiders down, which will then gain 7 weapon damage. 7 from your weapon damage, taking them up to a 9-3, and then you put those behind 2 Dread Corsairs and just watch your opponents cry. But we're just going to armor up and end the turn because we've got nothing really doing. We want to get a Frothing Berserker down and hope he just doesn't kill it. And then we can start getting our charge cards down, which he will have to deal with, which will then buff our Frothing Berserker. Oh, a Brawl. That's kind of useful for the future. For my mind, the 2 Frothing Berserkers in this deck are the weakest. Them and Gorehowl itself, actually. I'd probably swap out Gorehowl for something else. I'm working on a modification of this deck to see if I can bring it up to speed, but it plays so badly, it's so frustrating that whenever I play it, I lose like 3 or 4 or 5 games in a row without even seeing the cards that I'm trying to modify in, and I just give up and have a bit of a hissy fit and go do something else. Okay, so we'll get Cochrane Elite down, which hopefully he'll be compelled to kill, because it's quite killable, and then that'll buff our Frothing Berserker. We'll do the same again next turn, and let's hope that he bites. Ah, 1/1 sheep. You're going to kill it with your fiery nonsense though, aren't you? Well, it's not too much of a blow, to be honest. We'll still get another one down, and we'll still get a bonus for when that dies. To our Frothing Berserker. So that's not the worst thing in the world that could happen, to be honest. We do have 2 Arcanite Reapers, though, so we can get one of those down. Quick Snap. And hopefully we can get an upgrade or a Bloodsail Raider. I mean, yeah, we lose the damage from those, but still having them as sheep means we could still get attack points for our Berserker, as will be demonstrated thusly. Go on, Champagne, pull the trigger. Yeah! So boom. 2 damage up to our Berserker from a 1-drop on the sheep. Let's just get you down and start doing some proper damage, shall we? Yep. Good stuff. It doesn't look like we'll get the upgrades, or the Dread Corsairs, or the Bloodsail Raiders in down, because I've got lethal on him unless he's got anything spiffing to alleviate that with. Oh, he's going to kill that. Still, I mean, look at the cards I've got. I'm only like 2-3 turns away from lethal. Even with all the weapons this time. Okay, so we've not got any of our other ones, so we'll just get the blood cell raider down. Get that nice. Get him up to 7. So he's going to have to do something about that. He could be worried about that, so let's get on another Arcanite Reaper down just to let him know that he's completely screwed. We have 12 damage, 13 damage on the board. He has 1 health. And I'm pretty sure we can take out anything he throws our way. Well, we can take anything damage-wise he throws our way. And then hopefully we won't need to take out anything he plays. We can just go straight for the face. Oh, 4 damage to all our minions. It is weak to that Flame Strike. It is a bit weak. But I'm sure we can get past him. Hey! And he's killed himself. Well played, Champagne. Unfortunately, you were matched out by my 3-year-old out-of-date deck or something. So cool. Hey, we got extra bonus gold, which is good because, as I mentioned earlier, thingy has arrived and it costs 700 gold and I haven't got it. But now I've at least got 425. So, this is Sergeant Slack from Banana Productions saying thanks very much for joining me for this episode 7 of Hearthstone. Please do comment, like, subscribe if you did. Let me know what decks you're running, because I want a good warrior deck, but they're all controlled, and that's boring, and I don't want to play it. And I will catch you next time. Ta-ra.